IELTS Part 3 topic about international politics and future. The first question: do you think powerful countries should interfere in other countries' affairs? According to me, I believe it is very complex issue. On the one hand, intervention may be justified in cases of humanitarian crisis or serious human rights violations. On the other hand, interfering in another nation's sovereignty can create long-term instability and resentment. So international cooperation through organizations like United Nations is preferable to unilateral action, I believe. So interference to some extent with the help of proper agreement and discussion is needed. It is not by the monopoly violation. The next question: how important are natural resources in shaping global politics? In my opinion, definitely natural resources play a crucial role in global politics. Countries with access to oil, gas, and sea route and rare minerals or strategic locations often have significant geopolitical influence. As resources become scarce due to climate change and population growth, competition might intensify, and so it could lead to either a conflict or stronger international partnerships depending on how governments manage diplomacy. So natural resources obviously plays a vital and unique role in global politics. The next question: do you think global conflicts are more likely in the future? In my opinion, I could say yes. It is quite predictable, but tensions may increase due to economic inequality, climate change, and resource competition. However, the globalization and economic independence make large-scale wars less likely because countries rely on trade and cooperation. But right now, the current situation is entirely different. It is unpredictable. The future may involve more economic and cyber conflicts rather than traditional warfare. So we have to wait and watch. How can countries maintain peaceful international relationships? Uh, well, it is an interesting question, and some diplomacy and transparent communication and mutual respect are quintessential. Countries should prioritize dialogue instead of aggressive rhetoric attitude. International agreements, trade partnerships, and cultural exchanges can also strengthen relationships and reduce misunderstandings. To maintain peaceful international relationships is always a proper discussion with agreement and meetings, and unified decision is mandatory. Do ordinary people influence international politics? Um, yes, I do think it is increasingly so in the current scenario. Public opinion, social media, democratic elections, it could shape the foreign policy decisions because of the wide platform that we get. The social media, anywhere, anytime, anyone could represent their audial opinion, and they can influence with a lot of fan followers if they are right. So when citizens express strong views right from the war or climate change or human rights, government often feel pressurized to respond. So most of the governments, especially Indian government, implemented the sedition law to stop the voice of people, or though we are in democratic, we don't have the freedom to express. So individuals may not control global politics directly, but they can certainly have an indirect influence. But I believe that everyone should have the right to express without any kind of threat or domination either by the government or manpower or muscle power. That speaks the real democracy. Do you think powerful countries will continue to influence smaller nations in the future? Uh, Definitely, in my opinion, from a broader perspective, I believe powerful nations will continue to exert influence over smaller countries, particularly due to the strategic interest and resource scarcity. And in the long run, energy supplies, rare minerals, and trade routes will remain crucial for economic growth and national security. So it could be argued global interdependence has changed the nature of the influence, and it remains to be seen. The future will be dominated by